Hello Virgo! Welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still pretty new, just over a year old, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you do subscribe, thank you, thank you so much. And to everybody who's already my subscriber, my viewers, thank you so much. Those of you who don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing a series. It's an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames called Perception, the Two Yet One. This is book one. I've read this book aloud live on Facebook and uploaded all those videos to YouTube for you to enjoy for free. Just know that book two is published and available. All the links that you need for my books are in the description box below. Also, if you would like a personal reading, the information to contact me to schedule one is also in the description box. So welcome everyone, welcome back. Today what we're doing is, last week, Kali came out in one of the readings, and I knew that I was to use her oracle. I'd been purchasing, pardon me, oracles, and since she came out, I knew instead of the Whispers of the Ocean, I knew I was to use her oracle. So this week, that's what we are doing. She also chose the tarot as well. Today, we're going to be using the Tarot of Sexual Magic by Laura Tuan and artwork by Mauro De Luca. You see that? Okay. Kali is in this deck as the Death card. If I need to clarify, I'm going to go ahead and use the Tarot of the Cloisters. And at the end, I'm going to pull one card from the Kali Oracle by Alana Fairchild. This artwork by Jimmy Manton. Yeah. This is an awesome oracle. I really am not sure why we're having a Kali week. She is the shadow here, so I don't know. We're gonna see what she has to say. Okay, so as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will. I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you wrote for your own life before you incarnated, so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain poignant lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration and wisdom encoded in your soul. It is possible to lower in vibration during a lifetime, but if you can continue to rise lifetime after lifetime, you can become what is called enlightened, like Jesus, like Buddha, like many others that we know have affected the planet in a very positive way. And so when I'm looking at your major arcana cards, it's a lot like looking at your fate, but not really, because of the free will. There are times when we write things into our divine blueprint, which are basically unavoidable. You can't stop it no matter what you try. You can't make it happen no matter what you try, or something just comes out of the blue. Those times we write that way, and those are indicated by the Wheel of Fortune card, which you do not have. All right, let's get started here. Right here at the heart of everything that's going on for you at this time, Virgo, you've got the Queen of Chalices in the reverse. Okay, this is exactly what she looks like. She's a nurturer, she's kind, she's loving, she's gentle, she's beautiful. Everyone loves her. And I just feel like this is comfort more than sexual in this particular picture. However, this person is in the reverse. So you may be, you might have your focus on a water sign right now, or this person is the king or queen of your heart. Okay, but right now this person is in her reversed energy. Okay, she's just very emotional right now. Okay, and the emotions are kind of confusing her a little bit. there's an element when she is like this, there can be a need for her to stop living according to other people's desires and stop letting others take advantage of her. So this queen is, like I said, she's very kind, she's very loving, she's also very psychic, very, very intuitive. But right now, her emotions have taken over for her right now. She's going through something that is rather emotional for her. And this is I feel like this is the reason why. Now, this is the Five of Pentacles upright. It's always, when it's crossing that energy, it's always read upright. And I feel like this is a love relationship here, because this is the Queen of Cups, but also this is the Five of Pentacles is often feeling left out in the cold, okay? So this queen is very emotional right now, and it's because of some sort of, she may be feeling left out in the cold, lonely. She may be experiencing financial issues, okay? And this also may be a past relationship, because this is not the king. He's not, you know what I'm saying? So that's who is on your mind right now, okay? Since this is your energy, Pentacles, you may be feeling like this, okay? You may be feeling, yeah, left out in the cold and abandoned and sad. You know, I noticed that this full moon brought a lot of emotion. I felt it. I've seen others, like my friends on Facebook, are very emotional at this time. I wasn't quite sure what was going on. I thought, you know, maybe it's, you know, just one of these things. But this weekend, I was feeling this. You know, it's not, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world that it can be scary. So a lot of folks are feeling rather emotional and frustrated right now. That can be a lonely feeling as well. Okay, so this is what's at the root of it all. Yep, see, this is what I'm talking about. This queen may be healing from another relationship. You see how there's this face right there? It just kind of looks like a memory. There's a flame right next to it. She looks very uncertain about this new suitor, you know, but she's also like pretty much almost undressed. So you've got two fives here, okay? So fives are the number of change. Angel number 50. You've got the Hierophant here too. You can look up angel number 55. You can look up angel number 555 as well. But so yeah, the Five of Cups is the crying over spilled milk card, and so it's like something happened in the past. The cups were knocked over. Cups are love. Cups are emotion, and I just really feel like that's what's going on here. This is the past. Okay, she's got a new suitor, but she's still very emotional. Maybe she's just lonely and tired of being lonely. Now, this is the energy that is in your recent past that's moving out of your life at this time. This is more of your own energy, Pentacle energy, and this is the Four of Pentacles. Now, this is often the Miser card, holding back, Sometimes it's holding back not just with money, but also with your heart. If you look at this woman here, she doesn't exactly look like she's holding back, but she's also not really doing anything. So she's kind of holding back. She's just kind of laying there. You know what I mean? So there's a holding back on something that is moving out. Okay, you may have been holding back your emotions. You may, especially if you're this suitor. Okay, because if you're this suitor, you may know very well that she's got these memories of this old flame. Okay, but like I just said, maybe you're realizing that she's sick of being lonely. She or he. And now you're not going to be holding back anymore. Okay, so for me as a reader, these next two cards are future cards. And what we have here is the Two of Swords. Air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Now, this is usually being at a crossroads, a decision to be made, and one that is best made with intuition. And this doesn't look like the Two of Swords normally does. Okay, so let me see, what am I getting from this? Okay, so the purple that she's wearing, purple is a color that only royalty used to be allowed to wear. So I feel like this is this Queen of Cups again, even though this is the Swords. She is just like this one here, she is starting to remove her clothes. Maybe what she's doing is taking her defenses down a little more to let happiness in. Yeah, she's healing because even though it's really only half of it, see that sword right there? It looks like the caduceus, which is the double snake, the symbol of the DNA, but also the medical symbol of getting better. So I feel like she's healing. I feel like she's being tempted maybe to take this is a new suitor. She's still looking away as if looking to the past, almost like she's looking at this sword here of healing. So maybe this new relationship will be very healing for her. It's just that it's taking some time to get there emotionally. But I think that a choice will be made. And now swords are all about intellect and also truth. So there's a truth that's going to be discovered here. Maybe she'll get some sort of message because there's a crow right there. A crow might bring her some information. She's got a hat. And this looks like seagull feathers. Like maybe there's something about the beach. Now, this is the next future card for you. And this is the card of Leo. And this is, in this deck, this is the 11, not the 8. So 11 is a twin flame number. This is strength. This is subduing your inner beast. You're going to have to employ your inner strength. Something, this is usually a lion, but in this particular deck, this is a warthog, a pig. Now, even though she is really on top of this guy, these things can kill very easily. she still doesn't quite look like she's having a hard time subduing him. Okay, this is all about subduing your inner beast, but this may also be you having to be strong on someone. This may be you having to put someone in your place, in their place, I just heard, or see how she's got the, what is that called? It's not a horn, it's a tusk. Okay, yeah, she's got his tusk. She's like trying to direct him. Okay, so she's taking control of this crazy pig that, you know, is really hard to tame, but she's doing it, and she doesn't look like she's having a hard time doing it at all. So I feel like you'll be strong as you wait for her to understand or to receive this message or to choose which way to go. Now, this is your hope. That is the Hanged Man. Okay, so what the Hanged Man does is they sacrifice themselves, not themselves, but their sacrifice is that they hang themselves upside down on purpose in order to get a new perspective. Okay, so I think that you're hoping for a new perspective here, and I think that you're hoping to have some time to get this new perspective, this enlightenment that's going to really make things clear. So I feel like, yeah, there is, see, Odin sends the crows, they're messengers, but it's not just Odin who sends crows either. I feel like there is some sort of message or information that is going to change a lot of stuff here. Okay, so this guy kind of looks like this guy, except this guy looks like him but older because he's got a mustache now. So to me it's like time has gone by a little bit. So yeah, I think that you're hoping to get a new perspective on everything, to see things clearly, to be enlightened, to understand the lesson that came from the difficulties from this situation, so that you see everything clearly and you can move on. See, he's getting closer to her at this point. This is the current situation, that there is a cycle that has not ended just yet. Okay? There's still work to be done. There's still enlightenment to be obtained, so that this choice, this direction, that this king or queen of your heart is going to take. I'll just show this to you right side up. This is the World card. Okay, so the World is the end of a cycle. This is a victory. It's a very good card. It's a celebration. You know, there he is actually touching her. She has no more clothes or anything holding her back anymore. And, you know, he's starting at her feet. I feel like he's starting from the beginning. They're showing me this, or Kali is showing me this warthog. It's no longer a problem. Okay? However, oh wow, a white dove. However, it's in the reverse. So you're not there quite yet. There's still something else that needs to be done. And, you know, like I said, this is this last bit of enlightenment that you know you need. Okay, so your fear card is the Knight of Challenges in the reverse. Okay, so this would be, well, Well, there's a couple of things. This is the knight in shining armor. He is Prince Charming. He comes in and offers a cup of love. This one reminds me a lot of the Enchanted Forest one, where the prince who plays the harp or the lyre or whatever saw a beautiful woman in like a body of water, and he's got a flame here. That's weird. Where's his cup? Well, he's holding a flame. I don't know, that might mean something for you. But this fear is, so you may be afraid that this king or queen of your heart here won't offer you their cup of love. For others, this could be the competition being a player, though. Okay? Yeah, like this warthog is wild, maybe. Wild and untamable and a player, maybe. Okay? So, that's what you're afraid of. There could be someone else coming in and being a player with this king or queen of your heart here. The person from the past, this old flame from the past. That's why there's a flame there. This is denoting her thoughts in the water here, and this is the old flame. That's the root of everything, okay? So here is the potential outcome, and here what we have is another knight. This is the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords rushes in and speaks his truth. Okay, so this is air energy. The other air energy that we have right here is this too. Yeah, this guy kind of looks like this guy, but a little older. But I feel like who knows? Maybe the other guy is going to rush in. The other person may rush in and speak their truth. However, I don't know. Somebody's going to speak their truth. But what I've got here is two knights. What is that? The underlying energy is the Hierophant, which can mean marriage. This person's ex they could have married them. That here, instead of two knights, now what we have are two women over this scholar, this very learned person, the high priest or high priestess here. This is also big business. Sometimes he, see how it says El Papa or Il Papa or Le Pep. That is, the Papa is the Pope. Okay. So this is stuff like tradition. But yeah, you might have marriage on your mind because we got two swans back here, and swans mate for life. Got two swans, you got these two women. Conventional things. What's underneath here? The Ace of Wands. There's a hot new beginning. A hot new beginning. Look at this. There's two people in the fire back here too. That's interesting. But the Ace of Wands, that's a passionate new love. Yep. think you're in love, Virgo. All right, let's go ahead and let's get your card from Kali. Kind of hoping she clarifies what this one last thing that will give you this enlightenment will be. Okay. This is a really beautiful, awesome deck. I love it so much. Okay, hang on. No, that's not going to work. Hold on, I'm going to just shuffle it one more time. All right. Gotta do it another time. I do things in threes, so this is 6 shuffles. All right. Kali, please give us one card. Thank you. Wow. Bhairavi Yogini. Wow, look at that. That is the root chakra right there. Survival. Human, earthly life. Oh, wow. Turned right to it. Okay. Sublime Bhairavi, fierce with sacred rage, cannot be deceived nor deterred. She is unflinching, fearless, and determined. She causes that which is unworthy of the soul to flee and secures divine protection for the authentic soul path. Her presence empowers our hearts to face our fears and signifies that we are ready to overcome anything that has held us back. She gives the power to fulfill our heart's desires and reminds us to embrace our unique path with confidence. The 6th of the Mahavidya wisdom goddesses is Bhairavi. She is the wrathful emanation of Kali Ma and the conqueror of fear. Her name means both formidable and terrifying. Why would we be afraid of our beloved Divine Mother? We can recognize that she is fearsome in the sense of divine magnificence and inspiring awe. Like a force of nature powerful enough to rattle our inflated senses of entitlement and invincibility, she becomes something we can revere because we recognize, with relief, a power so much greater than the small-minded workings of ego. We can dedicate ourselves to alleviating the suffering we see in the world, if that is what motivates our hearts. Yet we can also take refuge from becoming disheartened by the extent of our task because we recognize divine greatness and capacity. The entitled mind of a young soul may misinterpret such magnificence as an excuse for apathy. This is why she must be fearsome to such minds. The fear of God is necessary to trigger inner growth until the love of God is enough to motivate our hearts. Bhairavi is divine wrath. She demands that we meet our potential. There is no playing small when she arises in a reading. Her appearance manifests to give us a necessary reminder to step up our spiritual game. Your commitment to the spiritual practice that suit you at this time is strongly encouraged. There are divine forces that will more than match your efforts, and a great deal of progress can be made in a relatively short time frame. If you apply yourself to a task, your progress will unfold more rapidly than you expect. You can accomplish even intimidating prospects if you harness your courage and commit to the process. So, courage is also strength. Okay? There's The fact that these two are knights and not kings, that is explained to me here with this hanged man. There is something to be, there's still one last lesson to be learned here. And you will be strong enough to do this, to overcome this warthog that has been overcome in this world card. So while this is your environment or state of being right now, remember that this energy is still there and you can flip it. When you are strong, the world will flip. You'll probably, not probably, but that's when you're going to get this enlightenment. And there is change coming. Okay, there is change. To encourage such dedication, she dangles a divine carrot. If we step up, her power can become our power of protection, and she will share her other divine powers with us too. She is also known as Siti Bhairavi, the grantor of spiritual abilities, powers, and attainments. She brings out the best in us and conquers the threats to our fulfillment. Her appearance in a reading augurs potential for a tremendous accomplishment. Although she may seem downright frightening in what she asks of us, as we often find liberation from our fears by moving right through them, she is beneficent. She is the light of sacred fire and higher awareness, or tejas in Sanskrit. That is the light which provides clarity, the capacity for discernment. Yeah, the clarity from this hanged man energy here. Without access to that light, the ego misinterprets guidance to suit its own ends and creates confusion. Her light helps us to see and overcome the self-sabotage of ego and instead tune into genuine wisdom. I gotta turn the page here. Even if it is not what we want to hear, genuine wisdom brings peace, relief, and clarity. It creates forward movement on our authentic path. By its effect, it can be known. The warmth of the fire also presents the capacity to be cooked, transformed, ripened, and brought to complete fruition. The soul is the substance undergoing exposure to the Divine Mother's alchemical heat. Hers is the promise that we shall not only dream, but do. And so we shall become what we were born to be. When Bhairavi arises, we are asked to embrace our true passions and allow them to burn and purify us from within. See, that's another thing with the Strength card. It's fire energy. The Tantras teach that Bhairavi incites every form of passion and teaches the power to control them. This is why she is a yogini, a female adept that knows how to unleash and yet guide the wild energies of our being for sacred, passionate purpose. Bhairavi is considered to be the latent energies that exist within the Muladhara, or base chakra. This is the foundation upon which the body, earthly life, and soul purpose arise in the world. The body, earthly life, and soul purpose arise in the world. There's the body, soul purpose arise in the world. This is the world card. Okay, she takes the divine energy from an idea and gives it the capacity to become embodied, to take form. Bhairavi pulls the rug out from beneath us when we are ready for a more powerful connection with truth. She helps us to ground ourselves within our authentic spiritual nature rather than on the shaky ground of ever-fluctuating external circumstances. It is from this spiritually stable place that we can move from strength to strength, secure in her love and protection as we manifest our passionate purpose. Recognize your inner divine badass and commit to your dreams with conviction. Woo! Passionate purpose. Yeah. You know, the Pope can be pretty much intimidating, and here is your passionate purpose. Dangling a carrot. I don't know. Here's the thing. Maybe this person, maybe this will be you speaking your truth. Okay, this Knight of Swords. Because this one, this player guy here in the reverse could be the other one. Or you could be this Knight of Cups as well, afraid that you'll never be able to offer this cup. But, where was I going with that? Oh, right. The flames, the 11 of the Strength card, the difference is here. This could be a twin flame or divine relationship that you are, that it's just going to take a lot of strength to, because it's connected to your spiritual purpose. Yeah, I mean, I don't have Temperance or the Lover's card here or the Four of Wands, but I'm really feeling this love. Look at, there's 4 pillars right here. That's why I think she told me to look at this. This is, I think this is like the Four of Wands, except it's, yeah, there's some sort of twin flame energy going on here, or at least a divine purpose with this new love. So, so this new love might be the carrot that she's talking about, and you just, you know, being strong and just getting through this, like this could also be you right now. You might be all wrapped up in your emotions. You know, people might be telling you do this, do that, and you don't have this clear perspective just yet. Okay? Because that's what you're hoping for, this new perspective. Okay? So right now, this could be you feeling very emotional because you want this new perspective, or you want this Queen of Cups to have this new perspective. Either way, there's going to have to, there's some communication that will or needs to be brought in with the, you know what I mean? Swords are communication, they're intellect, they're speaking the truth. Okay? So, I mean, yeah, she's showing me, look, this is like this is a purple tulip or rose that he's offering her, and it matches her dress. He's saying, I match your energy. Pardon me. All right, so it looks like you're going to be just fine. You're going to have to employ some strength, some inner strength, but I just have a good feeling about this for you. Now, how much control do you have over this situation? I can gauge that by the number of major arcana to minor, and you've got 3. You've got the Strength card, the Hanged Man, and the World. So this strength is going to be very pivotal. This perspective is going to flip this World card. So, all right, well, thank you so much, Goddess Kali. Thank you for this message. And I guess that's what I have for you. I'll see you next time.